That moment when a truck bed feels like wasted space hits harder than most people admit, especially when tools slide, gears shift, and nothing stays where it should during real work or travel. 100 smart truck gadgets on Amazon become the kind of upgrades that quietly change that entire experience, especially across everyday hauling, camping setups, and roadside fixes where control matters more than power. A clear gap between frustration and smooth performance often comes from what is built into the vehicle itself. 100 truck gadgets bring storage, safety, lighting, towing, and convenience together in ways that reshape how every mile feels without adding complexity or distraction. Number 1. Forccord Tie Anchors. Loose cargo in a truck bed can shift dangerously during sudden stops, sharp turns, or rough roads, turning simple transport into a constant worry. Forccord Tie Anchors provide strong fixed points that secure straps tightly, keeping heavy loads stable in place. Built from durable metal, they handle high tension without bending or slipping under pressure. Installation is simple along the truck bed rails, giving flexible tie-down positions for different cargo sizes. In real use, tools, boxes, or camping gear stay locked down even on uneven terrain, and the next upgrade takes that security even further into full bed control. Number 2. DNYKER Tonneau Cover. A truck bed left uncovered is constantly exposed to rain, dust, and unwanted attention, which reduces both protection and efficiency during daily use. DNYKER Tonneau Cover creates a sealed surface over the bed, keeping cargo hidden and protected from weather changes. Built to last, it improves aerodynamics while driving, supporting better fuel efficiency on longer trips. Fold open access lets you reach without removing the entire cover. When driving through changing conditions, everything underneath stays dry and secure, while the next upgrade shifts focus toward easier bed level accessibility and movement control. Number 3. Go Rhino Hitch Step. Reaching into a truck bed often feels awkward when height and distance make loading or unloading difficult, especially after long drives or heavy work. Go Rhino Hitch Step connects to the rear hitch and provides a stable stepping platform for easier access. A textured surface improves grip, reducing slip risk during use. Built from steel, it supports body weight while maintaining balance under pressure. It becomes especially useful when handling tools or gear repeatedly throughout the day. Rather than climbing awkwardly, movement becomes smoother and safer, and the next upgrade focuses on side entry convenience improvements. Number 4. Car Sun Extender. Driving during bright daylight can create constant glare that reduces visibility and strains the eyes, especially during long highway routes. Car Sun Extender adds extra coverage beyond the factory visor, blocking light from wider angles. An adjustable panel allows positioning based on sun's direction for better control. A see-through panel maintains road visibility while reducing harsh brightness. Commuting becomes more comfortable when eye strain is reduced during peak sunlight hours. Inside the cabin, driving feels less tiring over time, while the next product shifts attention toward bed storage organization systems. Number 5. EGR Electric Tonneau. Manual covers often require effort and time to open or close, especially when dealing with frequent loading and unloading. EGR Electric Tonneau introduces motorized control that lets the truck bed open or close with a simple switch. Sealed construction protects cargo from rain, dust, and road debris while maintaining a clean exterior look. Motorized control adds convenience during fast-paced use, especially in work environments. Loading becomes quicker without physically handling heavy covers. As convenience increases at the bed level, the next upgrade moves toward lighting and visibility enhancement systems. Number 6. Nilight Fuse Kit. Electrical issues in vehicles often start small, but can quickly affect multiple systems if not managed properly. Nilight Fuse Kit provides a complete set of replacement fuses that protect circuits from overload and short damage. Each fuse is color-coded for quick identification, making replacements easier during emergencies. Keeping a spare kit inside the truck reduces downtime when electrical problems occur unexpectedly. It becomes especially useful during night travel or remote trips where quick fixes matter. With electrical protection covered, the next upgrade focuses on visibility and external lighting improvements. Number 7. HLAUTO Strobe Lights. Visibility in low light conditions becomes critical when working near roadsides, construction areas, or emergency stops. HLAUTO strobe lights deliver high-intensity flashing signals that alert nearby vehicles from a distance. A compact build allows easy mounting in different truck positions depending on need. Multiple flash modes improve adaptability for different situations, including hazard signaling and work warnings. Night operations become safer when the truck becomes more noticeable in traffic. Beyond standard lights, visibility increases significantly, and the next upgrade shifts towards stability and load control systems. Number 8. HitchMate Stabilizer Bar. Trailer movement during towing can create unwanted sway, especially at higher speeds or uneven road surfaces. HitchMate Stabilizer Bar reduces that motion by reinforcing the connection between truck and trailer. Solid steel construction improves alignment and keeps towing more stable during long-distance travel. Installation helps reduce vibration and side movement, making transport feel more controlled. Drivers notice smoother handling when carrying heavier loads behind the vehicle. Stability improves significantly during highway driving, and the next upgrade focuses on maximizing bed storage efficiency. Number 9. Maxzina Bed Bin. Truck beds often become disorganized when smaller tools and items roll freely without any fixed storage system. Maxzina Bed Bin introduces structured storage compartments that keep essential gear in one place. Built for rough use, it handles pressure while preventing items from shifting during travel. Divided compartments help separate smaller tools from larger cargo for better organization. Loading and unloading become faster when everything has a designated spot. With everything in its place, access becomes direct and simple, while the next upgrade focuses on securing larger cargo loads. Number 10. Soft roll cover. Truck beds without proper covering often leave cargo exposed and reduce overall security during transport. Soft roll cover provides a flexible protective layer that rolls open or closed depending on loading needs. Lightweight construction makes operations simple without heavy lifting. Weather-resistant material shields items from rain and dust during travel. It also improves aerodynamics slightly by reducing air drag over the bed. Everyday hauling becomes more efficient when protection and accessibility work together, and the next upgrade shifts towards stronger protective shell systems. Number 11. Herculiner Bed Liner. Truck beds often get scratched and damaged when heavy tools, metal gear, or rough cargo slide directly against the surface during loading and transport. Herculiner Bed Liner creates a tough protective coating that shields the bed from impact, corrosion, and long-term wear. A textured coating also improves grip, reducing the movement of items while driving on uneven roads. Applying it turns the truck bed into a more durable working surface built for heavy use. Free from damage concerns, the bed stays reinforced and reliable, while the next upgrade focuses on interior organization control. Number 12. Foronetry Console Organizer. Loose items inside the truck cabin often create distractions when phones, tools, and small accessories shift around while driving. Foronetry Console Organizer solves this by adding structured compartments that separate essentials into easy-to-reach sections. A compact shape fits inside the center console without reducing passenger space. Items stay stable even during sharp turns or sudden stops, improving driving focus. Everyday driving becomes more organized when everything has a fixed place instead of rolling around. Without searching while driving, access becomes instant, and the next upgrade moves toward cargo security enhancement. Number 13. LOX ROX Extender. Truck beds often feel limited when hauling longer items that do not fit within the standard bed length during transport. LOX ROX Extender increases usable space by extending the rear support area for oversized cargo. Reinforced construction handles heavier loads while keeping the balance stable during movement. Installation expands carrying flexibility without modifying the truck permanently. Transporting long tools, ladders, or equipment becomes more practical and secure. Rather than forcing items into tight space, hauling becomes more adaptable, while the next upgrade shifts attention toward full bed protection systems. Number 14. ONINE Hardcover. Soft covers sometimes fail to provide maximum protection when cargo needs stronger security against impact, theft, or harsh weather conditions. ONINE Hardcover delivers a solid protective shell that locks over the truck bed for enhanced durability. Rigid construction keeps cargo safe while improving overall vehicle appearance. A secure locking system reduces risk during parking or long-distance travel. Drivers gain confidence knowing valuable items stay protected inside a reinforced enclosure. Moving past lightweight coverage, protection becomes more rigid and dependable, and the next upgrade focuses on cargo securing systems. Number 15. Maxzina Ratchet Straps. Unsecured cargo can shift dangerously during transport, especially when braking or driving on uneven terrain with heavy loads. Maxzina Ratchet Straps provide strong, tightening control that locks items firmly in place inside the truck bed. An adjustable mechanism allows precise tension depending on cargo size and weight. Durable hooks ensure stable attachment points without slipping under pressure. Loading becomes safer when everything stays anchored throughout the journey. With no loose movement, cargo stays fully controlled, while the next upgrade enhances external loading flexibility and reach. Number 16. Xipoqix Cargo Net. Smaller items in truck beds often scatter during movement when there is no containment system to hold them together. Xipoqix Cargo Net stretches across the bed to secure lightweight or irregular-shaped cargo in one place. An elastic construction adapts to different load sizes while maintaining tension during travel. Installation is quick, making it useful for fast-loading situations. Items like bags, boxes, or outdoor gear stay grouped and stable even on bumpy roads. With everything contained, nothing shifts loosely, and the next upgrade improves outdoor utility functions. Number 17. WildFinder Bed Tent. Camping trips often require separate shelter setups, which can take extra time and reduce convenience during outdoor travel. WildFinder Bed Tent transforms the truck bed into a protected sleeping space by adding a portable tent structure. Weather-resistant fabric shields against wind and light rain while keeping airflow inside. Quick conversion from transport to camping mode, from transport mode to camping mode without extra equipment. Outdoor trips become more flexible when sleeping space is integrated directly into the vehicle. No separate tent needed when everything connects to the truck, and the next upgrade improves cargo extension capability. Number 18. Erickson Bed Extender. Truck beds often fall short when carrying long or oversized items that extend beyond standard tailgate limits during transport. Erickson Bed Extender adds extra support space that folds out when needed for larger cargo. A sturdy frame stabilizes extended loads, preventing movement during driving. When not in use, it folds back neatly to preserve bed space. This makes hauling long equipment more practical without permanent modifications. Transport becomes more flexible for different load types, while the next upgrade focuses on interior cabin enhancement systems. Number 19. LivTee Interior Lights. Dark truck interiors can make it difficult to find items or see controls clearly during nighttime driving or parking situations. LivTee Interior Lights add ambient illumination that improves visibility inside the cabin without being overly bright or distracting. Installation is simple, and placement flexibility allows customized lighting zones. A soft glow helps locate objects quickly while improving overall driving comfort at night. Cabin atmosphere becomes more functional and visually clear during low light conditions. With dark interiors gone, visibility improves significantly, and the next upgrade shifts toward cargo accessibility solutions. Number 20. Bed Extender Kit. Truck beds often struggle with carrying longer cargo that does not fit properly within standard dimensions during transport. Bed Extender Kit expands usable space by creating an adjustable boundary that supports extended loads safely. Foldable construction allows switching between normal bed use and extended capacity when needed. Oversized items stay stabilized thanks to the structure during movement, reducing shifting and imbalance. Loading becomes more flexible for different types of cargo without permanent modifications. No longer forced into size limits, capacity adapts, and the next upgrade focuses on comfort and utility inside the cabin. Number 21. Canvas Truck Tent. Night travel often leaves truck drivers stuck choosing between uncomfortable sleep inside the cabin or unsafe rest outside in open conditions. Canvas Truck Tent transforms the truck bed into a sheltered sleeping area that attaches securely and forms a covered space for resting. Its material cuts exposure to wind and light rain while still allowing airflow so the space doesn't feel sealed or heavy. Quick assembly means rest can begin, so rest can begin without extra preparation time. Outdoor stops become more practical during long trips where sleeping comfort directly affects next day driving performance and energy levels. Number 22. Ompellus Sunglass Holder. Small accessories inside a moving truck cabin tend to disappear easily, especially when placed loosely on seats or dashboards during daily driving. Ompellus Sunglass Holder keeps eyewear fixed in a dedicated position near the visor, allowing instant access when sunlight changes suddenly. A compact form reduces movement during sharp turns or braking, helping prevent scratches or accidental drops. Inside, the cabin feels less cluttered when essential items have a defined storage point. Driving becomes more focused when small distractions are removed, and frequently used items remain consistently within reach throughout different road conditions. Number 23. XSTRAP Heavy Straps. Transporting heavy cargo without proper securing equipment often leads to shifting loads that can damage goods and affect vehicle balance. XSTRAP heavy straps provide reinforced tightening support designed to hold items firmly in place during movement. Adjustable tension levels accommodate different cargo sizes depending on cargo size, while strong hooks maintain grip under pressure. Stability improves significantly during highway driving or uneven terrain, where sudden motion is common. Loads remain controlled throughout the journey, reducing the risk of damage and improving overall confidence when handling demanding transport situations with heavier equipment or irregularly shaped items. Number 24. Orion Tailgate Assist. A standard truck tailgate can feel unexpectedly heavy and abrupt when opened repeatedly during loading or unloading tasks. Orion Tailgate Assist introduces controlled hydraulic resistance that slows downward movement and supports smoother operation. This reduces stress on hinges and prevents sudden drops that can cause damage or discomfort during use. Handling becomes more predictable, especially in situations where the tailgate is used frequently throughout the day. Motion feels guided rather than forced, making everyday loading tasks easier to manage without extra physical effort or risk of impact during routine work. Number 25. Hooke Road Bumper Kit. Truck bumpers face constant exposure to rough driving conditions, unexpected obstacles, and occasional impact during tight maneuvers or off-road routes. Hooke Road Bumper Kit reinforces both front and rear sections with heavy-duty metal construction designed to improve structural protection. Added durability helps absorb impact more effectively while also giving the vehicle a stronger external appearance. Performance in challenging environments becomes more reliable when the exterior can handle repeated stress. Vehicles equipped with stronger bumpers maintain better resilience during demanding travel conditions where standard protection would be insufficient for repeated pressure or contact. Number 26. OEDRO Running Boards. Getting in and out of a tall truck can feel awkward when there's no stable step support, especially while carrying items or dealing with wet ground. OEDRO running boards mount along the sides and create a wide stepping surface that supports safe entry and exit. A textured finish improves grip, reducing slipping even in rain or dust conditions. Daily use feels more stable because the weight is distributed evenly across the board structure. Movement around the vehicle becomes less stressful in frequent stop-and-go situations, improving overall accessibility during work or travel where repeated entry matters. Number 27. LUCKYMAN Seat Covers. Truck interiors face constant wear from dirt, spills, and heavy daily use, which slowly damages original upholstery over time. LUCKYMAN seat covers add a protective layer that shields seats while maintaining comfort and fit. Stain-resistant material reduces long-term fabric damage making maintenance easier for drivers who use their trucks regularly. Cleaning becomes simple since covers can be removed when needed. Fresher and more preserved, the cabin holds up even under rough conditions, supporting better long-term resale conditions and keeping the interior looking consistent during daily driving routines. Number 28. Tutel Hardcover. Open truck beds often leave cargo exposed to weather, dust, and unwanted access during parking or travel stops. Tutel Hardcover creates a rigid enclosure that locks over the bed, forming a strong protective shell. A solid structure shields items from rain and environmental damage while also improving overall security. A built-in locking mechanism adds confidence when leaving cargo unattended for short or long periods. Your truck gains a cleaner, more finished exterior look while protecting valuable items inside, especially during unpredictable weather or urban parking situations where exposure risks are higher. Number 29. HOTOR Trunk Organizer. Loose items inside a truck tend to shift around during movement, creating clutter and making essentials harder to find when needed quickly. HOTOR Trunk Organizer solves this by dividing space into structured compartments for tools, accessories, and daily use items. A foldable build allows flexible storage depending on load size, while reinforced sides help maintain shape during travel. Handles make repositioning easy between different areas of the vehicle. Organization becomes more controlled and visually clean, especially during long trips where quick access to stored items improves convenience and reduces time spent searching. Number 30. Steering Wheel Tray. Long drives or parked brakes often leave drivers without a proper surface for eating, working, or using devices comfortably inside the cabin. Attaching directly to the steering wheel, this tray to the steering wheel and provides a stable platform for short-term use. Light tasks like meals, writing, or device placement without needing extra furniture. It installs and removes quickly, making it useful only when required. Practical use becomes more flexible during travel stops, turning idle time into productive moments when space inside the vehicle is limited but functionality is still needed. Number 31. Ompellus Sunglass. Loose sunglasses inside a truck cabin often get scratched or lost when placed on seats or dashboards during driving. Ompellus Sunglass Clip fixes this by holding eyewear firmly near the visor, where it stays stays visible and protected. A compact build keeps movement minimal even during sharp turns or sudden braking. Access becomes faster when the lighting changes unexpectedly on the road. Drivers benefit from having essential eyewear always in a predictable spot, reducing distraction and improving focus during travel across different environments and long-distance driving conditions. Number 32. Yakima Bike Carrier. Transporting bicycles inside a truck bed without proper support often leads to scratches, shifting, or unstable positioning during travel. Yakima Bike Carrier provides a secure mounting system that holds bikes firmly in place for safe transport. An adjustable frame fits different bike sizes while keeping balance steady, even on rough roads. Installation improves convenience for outdoor trips, cycling events, or weekend travel. No dismantling or squeezing bikes into tight spaces. Transport becomes structured and damage-free, especially when covering longer distances with frequent stops or uneven terrain conditions. Number 33. Auxbeam Light Bar. Driving at night or through poorly lit areas can reduce visibility and make road conditions harder to judge safely. Auxbeam Light Bar delivers high-intensity illumination that expands the driver's field of vision across wide road sections. A powerful beam detects obstacles, animals, or uneven surfaces earlier than standard headlights. Outdoor and off-road environments are well-supported environments where lighting demands are higher. Night travel becomes significantly clearer and more controlled, especially in remote areas where street lighting is limited or completely unavailable. Number 34. AMP PowerStep Kit. Entering a tall truck can feel inconvenient when the step height is too high for quick and easy access during daily use. AMP PowerStep Kit automatically extends downward when doors open, creating a stable stepping platform. Once the door closes, it retracts smoothly under the vehicle to maintain ground clearance. Automatic motion reduces effort and improves accessibility for all passengers. Daily entry and exit become more comfortable, especially in frequent stop-and-go situations where convenience and speed matter during regular use. Number 35. HASIKA Bed Tent. Truck camping often requires quick shelter solutions that can adapt to changing weather conditions without complicated setup processes. HASIKA Bed Tent transforms the truck bed into a covered sleeping space designed for outdoor rest. Fabric construction protects against wind and light rain while maintaining ventilation inside the sleeping area. Portability is built into the setup, so travel stops can become rest points quickly. Outdoor experiences become more flexible when sleeping arrangements are integrated directly with the vehicle instead of requiring separate camping equipment. Number 36. GoHimmel Truck Tent. Outdoor travel often becomes uncomfortable when sleeping arrangements depend on ground setups that feel exposed or unstable. GoHimmel Truck Tent converts the truck bed into a protected sleeping area that fits securely over the rear space. Fabric construction reduces wind and light rain exposure while still allowing airflow for comfort. Setup is designed to be quick, so resting doesn't require complicated preparation after a long drive. Overnight stops feel more controlled and elevated, especially during unpredictable weather conditions, where having an immediate shelter option makes travel more practical and less stressful. Number 37. Floorage Floor Mat. Truck interiors collect dirt, mud, and debris quickly, especially when used for outdoor work, travel, or frequent entry and exit. Floorage floor mats provide a protective barrier that covers the flooring and helps contain mess before it spreads inside the cabin. Textured grip prevents slipping during wet conditions. Cleaning becomes easier since mats can be removed and washed separately. Visually cleaner and more manageable, the cabin holds up over time even under heavy use conditions where constant foot traffic normally causes faster wear and buildup inside the vehicle. Number 38. Garfatol RV Steps. Getting into a tall truck or RV-style vehicle can feel difficult without proper stepping support, especially for passengers or when carrying items. Garfatol RV steps provide a wide, stable stepping surface that improves balance and safety during entry and exit. Reinforced structure supports weight evenly while reducing slipping risk on uneven or wet ground. Daily movement becomes easier for both drivers and passengers, especially in frequent stop situations. Accessibility improves overall comfort, making the vehicle more practical for regular use in different environments and travel conditions. Number 39. Kaishengyuan Bed Net. Sleeping inside a truck during outdoor trips can become uncomfortable when insects or debris disrupt rest in open-air environments. Kaishengyuan Bed Net creates a protective mesh layer that surrounds the sleeping space while still allowing ventilation. A lightweight mesh blocks insects without sealing the area completely, maintaining airflow for comfort. Setup is simple and fits directly into the truck bed environment, making it useful for camping or roadside rest stops. Sleep quality improves in outdoor settings where exposure to insects would normally interrupt rest and reduce overall comfort during travel. travel. Number 40. Auxbeam Switch Panel. Managing multiple electrical accessories inside a truck can become confusing when switches and wiring are scattered across different locations. Auxbeam Switch Panel centralizes control into a single, organized unit that manages lights, devices, and external equipment. Labeled switches make operations simple and reduce confusion during use. Installation helps clean up wiring complexity while improving control efficiency inside the cabin. Drivers gain easier access to multiple functions without reaching for separate controls. Electrical management becomes more structured, especially in setups with added lighting or utility systems. Number 41. Undercover Storage Box. Truck beds often lack secure storage for valuable tools or equipment that need protection from weather and theft during transport. Undercover Storage Box adds a locked compartment that keeps items safely contained inside a reinforced structure. Contents stay protected from rain, dust, and external access while maintaining easy usability. Installation provides a permanent storage solution without reducing bed functionality. Drivers gain confidence when leaving equipment in the truck for extended periods, especially during work situations or travel where security and protection are equally important. Number 42. Tailgate Bedstep Kit. Reaching into a truck bed can feel difficult when the tailgate is too high for comfortable climbing or loading. A retractable step from the Tailgate Bedstep Kit that extends when needed to provide easier access. When not in use, it folds back neatly to avoid obstruction during driving. With a stable step surface supporting weight safely, making loading and unloading more convenient during daily use. Accessibility improves significantly, especially for repeated tasks where climbing directly into the bed would normally cause strain or inconvenience. Number 43. Nilight Work Light. Low light working conditions around a truck can make tasks difficult and unsafe, especially during nighttime repairs or outdoor setups. Nilight Work Light delivers strong illumination designed to brighten work areas effectively. Durable construction holds up outdoors where lighting conditions are unpredictable. Mounting flexibility allows positioning in different areas depending on task requirements. Visibility improves significantly when working around the vehicle in dark environments, helping complete tasks more safely and efficiently without relying solely on standard vehicle lighting systems. Number 44. Elmar Stu Bed Extender. Truck beds often feel limited when carrying longer items that extend beyond the tailgate area during transport. Elmar Stu Bed Extender provides additional support space that helps stabilize oversized cargo safely. Flexible positioning comes from the frame design depending on load size while maintaining balance during movement. When not needed, it can be adjusted to avoid taking up unnecessary space. Transport becomes more practical for larger equipment or materials that would otherwise be difficult to secure properly within standard bed dimensions. Number 45. RedTiger Dash Cam. Unexpected incidents on the road can be difficult to document without reliable recording equipment inside the vehicle. RedTiger Dash Cam continuously records driving activity, capturing clear footage of road conditions and events. High-resolution recording preserves details that may be important in case of accidents or disputes. Automatic recording ensures coverage without manual operation. Drivers gain added confidence knowing driving moments are documented, especially during long-distance travel or busy traffic environments where awareness and protection are important. Number 46. Wolfbox Mirror Cam. Night highway driving suddenly feels different when rear visibility becomes wider and clearer than a standard mirror can show. Wolfbox Mirror Cam replaces the traditional rear view with a digital camera feed that captures real-time road conditions behind the truck. A wider display improves reversing, lane changes, and tight traffic situations where blind spots usually create uncertainty. Even with a loaded bed, the view stays consistent instead of getting blocked. What changes here is not just visibility, but how confidently the driver reads everything happening behind in real time. Number 47. Govee LED Lights. A cabin at night doesn't always need brighter headlights. Sometimes it just needs controlled atmosphere light that reduces strain without distracting the eyes. Govee LED lights bring adjustable color and placement options that shift the truck interior from plain lighting to a more balanced visual space. Strips placed under dashboards or side panels, creating soft illumination that helps during night driving or parked breaks. Moving past harsh single source lighting, the environment feels layered and easier on the eyes during long hours inside the vehicle. Number 48. CURT Hitch Ball. Towing begins with a single contact point that carries the entire stress between truck and trailer, and that point determines how stable everything feels on the road. Built from heavy-duty steel, this hitch ball to handle that connection under continuous load pressure. Once mounted, it provides a solid coupling surface that keeps trailer movement aligned with the truck's direction. Highway driving or uneven surfaces feel more controlled when that connection remains consistent. Stability here is not about speed, but about how predictable the towing behavior stays under weight. Number 49. Napier Truck Tent. A roadside stop at night often turns into a search for quick shelter when travel fatigue hits earlier than expected. Napier Truck Tent transforms the truck bed into an enclosed sleeping area that fits directly onto the vehicle frame. A covered space forms inside that separates resting conditions from outside weather without needing separate camping setups. Airflow remains active inside while protection stays consistent from wind or light rain. Rest stops shift from improvised to having a defined sleeping space ready wherever the truck stops. Number 50. Arana Tailgate Assist. Opening a tailgate sounds simple until repeated daily use starts making every drop feel heavier than expected. Arana Tailgate Assist changes that motion by controlling the descent so the tailgate lowers gradually instead of falling freely. That controlled movement reduces sudden impact stress on hinges and improves handling safety when loading cargo alone. Over time, the action feels less like lifting a weight and more like a guided motion. What improves here is not effort reduction alone, but how naturally the tailgate behaves during every single use cycle. Number 51. AMP Install Kit. Upgrading a truck audio system usually fails at one weak point: messy or unstable wiring connections that affect overall performance. AMP Install Kit provides all essential wiring components needed to properly connect an amplifier without signal loss or inconsistency. Cables rated for strong current flow while maintaining stable audio output across the system. Installation becomes more structured when every connection has proper support instead of improvised setup. Sound quality feels more consistent once the electrical foundation is stabilized, especially during high-volume playback and long drives where clarity matters more than power alone. Number 52. Tire Repair Glue. A sudden tire puncture can instantly interrupt travel plans, especially when no repair shop is nearby or time is limited. Tire Repair Glue is designed as a quick seal solution that helps close small leaks and restore temporary tire usability. By bonding with puncture points, the formula to reduce air leakage long enough for safe movement to a repair location. It is not a permanent fix, but a practical emergency aid during roadside situations. Having it available changes how confidently unexpected tire issues are handled during long-distance driving or remote travel conditions. Number 53. Amazon Basics Bike Rack. Transporting bicycles inside a truck bed often leads to scratches, shifting, or unstable placement during movement. Amazon Basics Bike Rack solves this by holding bikes in a fixed position using a structured mounting system designed for stability. Different bike sizes fit within the frame while keeping them aligned during travel. This reduces unnecessary movement even on uneven roads or sharp turns. Outdoor trips become more organized when bikes are secured externally instead of being placed loosely inside the vehicle space, especially during group rides or weekend travel, where multiple bikes need safe transport. Number 54. Rockland Steel Jack. Vehicle maintenance often becomes difficult without a stable lifting tool capable of handling truck weight safely during roadside or garage work. Rockland Steel Jack is built with reinforced steel construction designed to lift heavy vehicles with controlled stability. Gradual elevation comes from the mechanical system, so maintenance tasks like tire changes or inspections can be done safely. Stability during lifting is critical, especially when working on uneven surfaces where balance matters. Repair situations become more manageable when the vehicle can be elevated securely without relying on unstable or improvised lifting methods. Number 55. Tailgate Pad Cover. Carrying bicycles or long gear on a truck tailgate can cause surface damage and scratches if there is no protective layer in place. Tailgate Pad Cover adds a cushioned barrier that protects the tailgate surface while supporting secure transport of equipment. Padded construction absorbs impact and prevents direct metal-to-metal contact during movement. It also helps stabilize gear placement during transport, reducing vibration-related wear. Outdoor hauling becomes safer when the tailgate itself is protected, especially during repeated loading cycles where friction and pressure usually cause long-term damage over time. Number 56. Partsum Awesome Light Kit. Driving or working around a truck in low light conditions often reduces visibility and increases safety risks during setup or roadside tasks. Awesome Light Kit provides additional lighting components designed to brighten key external areas around the vehicle. Visibility during night work improves with this kit, loading, or emergency stops. Light distribution becomes more controlled when multiple points are illuminated instead of relying on a single source. Outdoor tasks feel safer and more efficient when darkness no longer limits visibility around critical working zones near the truck. Number 57. WeBoost Signal Booster. Remote travel often leads to weak mobile signals, making communication difficult during emergencies or long-distance routes through low-coverage areas. WeBoost Signal Booster strengthens existing cellular signals to improve call stability and data performance inside the vehicle. It works by amplifying available network strength rather than creating new connectivity. This becomes especially useful in rural highways or isolated regions where signal drops are frequent. Communication reliability improves during travel, allowing smoother access to navigation, calls, and online services even when external network conditions are weak. Number 58. Seat Cover Set. Truck interiors experience constant wear from daily use, spills, dust, and long driving hours that gradually damage original seat materials. Seat Cover Set provides a protective layer that helps preserve upholstery while maintaining comfort during regular driving. Fitted construction keeps seats covered without restricting movement or usability. Cleaning becomes easier since covers can be removed and washed separately when needed. Interior condition remains more consistent over time, especially for vehicles used in work environments where heavy usage normally accelerates wear and reduces long-term cabin quality. Number 59. Retractable Strap Set. Securing cargo properly becomes essential during transport, especially when loads vary in size and movement risk increases on uneven roads. Adjustable tension control comes from this retractable strap set that locks items firmly in place while allowing quick tightening or release. A retractable mechanism reduces clutter when straps are not in use, keeping storage more organized. Cargo stability improves during travel because items remain firmly anchored instead of shifting freely. Loading efficiency increases when securing and releasing equipment becomes faster and more controlled in repeated use situations. Number 60. ARG Light Strip. Truck cabin lighting often feels basic and uninspiring during night drives or long parked breaks where visibility and comfort matter. Rug Light Strip introduces customizable color lighting that enhances interior atmosphere while maintaining functional brightness. Flexible strip installation is possible across multiple cabin areas depending on preference. Lighting adjustments help create different moods while also improving visibility for small tasks inside the vehicle. Inside, the cabin becomes more visually dynamic and personalized, especially during nighttime travel, where standard lighting often feels too limited or flat in effect. Holland. Number 61. Tiger Sport Bar. Truck exteriors often feel incomplete when there is no structural styling element that also adds functional mounting support. Tiger Sport Bar enhances the rear profile while providing a strong frame that can support accessories like lighting or cargo attachments. Metal construction improves durability and gives the vehicle a more rugged stance without affecting bed usability. It also helps distribute minor impact stress during rough driving conditions. Visual presence changes noticeably once installed, especially for drivers who want both utility and a more aggressive truck appearance on roads or outdoor terrain. Number 62. Truck Tire Step. Reaching the roof or truck bed can become difficult when there is no stable access point, especially during loading or outdoor setups. Truck Tire Step attaches directly to the tire, creating a strong stepping surface for quick elevation. Textured grip reduces slipping risk, making it safer during wet or dusty conditions. It folds or adjusts easily depending on use, which helps during frequent access needs. Work becomes more efficient when climbing or reaching high points doesn't require external ladders, especially during travel situations where quick movement matters. Number 63. Tiger Auto T5 Kit. Truck customization often requires multiple components that improve both protection and usability across different driving conditions. Tiger Auto T5 Kit includes structured upgrades designed to enhance exterior durability and functional performance. Each component works together to improve handling, mounting support, or surface protection, depending on installation setup. Designed for long-term use rather than temporary modification, vehicles feel more prepared for mixed conditions, where both work demands and outdoor environments require stronger structural reliability without changing the core design of the truck itself. Number 64. Heated Mirror Set. Cold weather driving often creates visibility issues when mirrors fog up or freeze, reducing safety during early morning or winter travel. Heated mirror set solves this by using built-in heating elements that clear condensation and ice automatically. Visibility improves quickly without manual cleaning, especially during sudden temperature changes. This makes driving safer in environments where mirror clarity directly affects lane awareness and reversing accuracy. No waiting for natural defrosting. The system actively maintains clear reflection, which becomes critical during cold weather commuting or early highway travel conditions. Number 65. Max Haul Carrier Rack. Extra cargo space becomes essential when truck beds are fully loaded or when additional gear needs to be transported separately from the main storage area. Max Haul Carrier Rack provides an external mounting platform that expands carrying capacity beyond the truck bed. A strong frame supports heavy items like luggage, tools, or outdoor equipment securely during travel. Stability remains consistent even on longer routes where vibration and movement are common. Transport flexibility increases when storage is no longer limited to a single compartment, especially during road trips or work hauling. Number 66. Undercover Storage Box. Valuable tools and equipment often require secure storage inside a truck to prevent exposure to weather or unauthorized access. Undercover Storage Box creates a locked compartment that protects items from rain, dust, and external interference. Reinforced construction handles rough conditions while keeping contents safely enclosed. Installation adds dedicated storage without reducing overall bed usability. Security improves significantly during parking or long-distance stops, especially when equipment must remain inside the vehicle without constant supervision or relocation between trips. Number 67. Air Horn Truck. Standard truck horns often fail to deliver enough sound intensity in high traffic or noisy environments where quick attention is necessary. Air Horn Truck replaces or upgrades the existing system with a much louder and more powerful sound output designed for visibility on the road. A powerful acoustic signal alerts surrounding vehicles in emergencies or dense traffic conditions. It becomes especially useful in situations where standard warnings may go unnoticed. Road presence increases significantly when sound output matches real-world driving demands in busy environments. Number 68. Allen Sports Rack. Transporting outdoor gear like bicycles often becomes difficult when there is no structured mounting system that keeps everything stable during movement. Allen Sports Rack provides a secure external carrier designed to hold bikes firmly in place while traveling. Weight is distributed evenly to prevent shifting or damage during road conditions. Installation allows quick setup for trips without requiring disassembly of equipment. Outdoor activities become more convenient when transportation does not compromise gear condition, especially during group travel or frequent cycling events. Number 69. Lasfit Bed Mat. Truck bed surfaces often take heavy impact from tools, cargo, and shifting equipment during regular loading and transport cycle. Lasfit Bed Mat adds a protective layer that covers the entire bed surface to reduce scratches, dents, and movement impact. A textured surface holds items more securely during driving, preventing unnecessary sliding. Cleaning becomes easier since debris and dirt can be removed without affecting the original surface. Long-term durability of the truck bed improves significantly, especially in work environments where repeated heavy usage is common. Number 70. Rock Lights Kit. Nighttime off-road driving or low visibility conditions often make it difficult to see ground obstacles or wheel positioning clearly. Rock Lights Kit mounts under the truck body to illuminate the surrounding ground area with focused lighting. This improves visibility around tires and lower vehicle sections during nighttime navigation. Safety during driving improves with this lighting setup on uneven terrain or during outdoor setups in dark environments. Vehicle presence also becomes more visually distinct at night, especially during off-road activities or campsite positioning, where ground awareness is important. Number 71. Undercover Ultra Cover. Rain starts early, dust builds fast, and an open truck bed rarely stays clean for long. Undercover Ultra Cover closes that exposure with a rigid shell that sits low across the bed, forming a sealed protective layer. Cargo stays out of sight while the outer surface keeps a smooth factory-like look. Parking in public spaces feels less risky when contents are not visible. Long-term storage also benefits because weather damage and debris no longer reach the interior directly, keeping equipment in better condition across changing environments. Number 72. T-handles lock set. Storage points on trucks often weaken over time when basic latches are used repeatedly under pressure. T-handles lock set replaces those weak points with reinforced locking handles designed for tighter engagement and controlled access. Turning the handle secures the compartment with a stronger grip, requiring the correct key for entry. Tools and equipment inside stay protected even during long stops or unattended parking. Security becomes more mechanical and dependent dependable, especially in situations where storage reliability matters more than convenience alone. Number 73. Runk Crate-A-Pro Organizer. Loose equipment inside a moving truck rarely stays in place, especially when roads become uneven or braking is frequent. Runk Crate-A-Pro Organizer introduces divided compartments that hold items in structured sections so movement doesn't turn into clutter. Each category of tools or accessories stays grouped, reducing search time during use. Driving becomes less distracting when items are not shifting around the cabin or storage area. Organization feels more predictable because placement remains consistent even after long trips or repeated loading cycles. Number 74. Nilight Switch Panel. Multiple electrical accessories inside a truck often create a scattered control situation where switches are placed in different locations. Nilight Switch Panel brings everything into a single control hub with labeled switches arranged for quick access. Lights, devices, and auxiliary systems can all be operated from one unified point. Wiring also becomes cleaner during installation since connections are centralized instead of spread across the vehicle. Control feels more structured when every function is grouped logically rather than managed separately during driving or work use. Number 75. Mikupa Organizer. Cabin space inside trucks tends to collect random items over time, especially during daily commuting or work routine. Mikupa Organizer divides that scattered space into compartments so essentials stay grouped instead of mixing. Movement inside the vehicle no longer causes constant shifting of small objects. Access becomes faster because items remain in predictable positions rather than being misplaced across seats or storage gaps. Interior space feels calmer when everything has a defined location instead of constantly moving during travel. Number 76. Sliding Tray System. Deep truck bed storage often creates a problem where items at the back become difficult to reach without unloading everything in front. That storage limitation disappears with the sliding tray system by extending the storage surface outward so cargo becomes fully accessible. Heavy items no longer require climbing into the bed for retrieval. Loading and unloading become more efficient because movement is linear instead of layered. Workflow improves when reachability is restored, especially in situations where frequent access to stored equipment is required during the day. Number 77. Pro Power Onboard. Access to electricity during travel usually depends on external sources that are not always available in remote or work environments. Pro Power Onboard integrates usable electrical output directly into the truck system so tools and devices can run without external generators. Power becomes available wherever the vehicle is parked, supporting both work and emergency needs. Without searching for outlets, energy is already built into the vehicle itself. Flexibility increases significantly in locations where standard electricity access would normally be limited or unavailable. Number 78. Dumper Dog Tailgate. Heavy-duty work often exposes standard tailgates to tasks they were never designed to handle efficiently. Dumper Dog Tailgate introduces a reinforced system designed for controlled dumping and material handling. Replacing manual lifting, unloading becomes assisted through a structured mechanism that reduces strain during repeated cycles. Stability remains consistent during operation, even when handling bulk materials. Work efficiency improves when unloading no longer depends on physical effort alone, but on a system designed for repeated heavy-duty usage in practical environments. Number 79. V8 Engine Kit. Engine performance upgrades focus on how quickly and strongly a vehicle responds under load, especially during towing or acceleration. V8 Engine Kit enhances power delivery through reinforced mechanical components designed for higher output capability. Acceleration feels more responsive when the engine handles pressure with greater stability. Driving conditions that normally demand more effort become smoother when power distribution is improved. Performance shifts noticeably during real-world use, where torque and strength matter more than standard driving efficiency. Number 80. Bedrug Bed Liner. Truck beds face constant friction from tools, cargo, and heavy loading, which gradually damages the original surface over time. Bedrug Bed Liner adds a full protective layer that cushions impact and reduces direct contact between cargo and the metal surface. Scratch prevention comes with this material, also reducing sliding during transport. Cleaning becomes easier since dirt does not stick directly to the truck base. Long-term durability improves when repeated loading cycles no longer wear down the original bed structure as quickly quickly. Number 81. Mabbott Fender Flares. Road debris becomes a constant issue when tires throw mud, gravel, and water onto the truck body during motion. Mabbott Fender Flares extend the wheel coverage area, helping redirect that impact away from the paint surface. Vehicle handling in rough environments changes with added structure rough environments by reducing direct spray along the sides. Appearance also shifts slightly toward a wider, more grounded stance. Protection becomes more about preventing long-term surface damage rather than reacting after wear already appears across repeated driving conditions. Number 82. Xiong tie straps. Cargo shifting during transport often creates instability, especially when loads are uneven or when road conditions change suddenly. Xiong tie straps secure items using reinforced tension control designed to hold pressure during movement. Tightening stays consistent once locked, reducing the chance of loosening during long drives. Equipment, boxes, or tools remain fixed in position instead of sliding around the bed. Transport feels more controlled when every item stays anchored, particularly in situations involving frequent braking or uneven road surfaces where movement usually becomes unpredictable. Number 83. Lasfit Bed Mat. Truck bed surfaces experience repeated impact from heavy cargo, which slowly wears down the original material over time. Lasfit Bed Mat adds a molded protective layer that absorbs contact and reduces sliding during loading. Grip is improved across the surface, keeping stored items stable even when the vehicle turns or brakes sharply. Cleaning becomes simpler since debris collects on the mat instead of directly damaging the bed. Long-term durability improves as daily hauling stress no longer reaches the base structure as quickly. Number 84. Ooze Truck Box. Valuable tools left in an open truck bed are exposed to weather, dust, and potential theft during parking or travel stops. Ooze Truck Box introduces a sealed storage compartment built from reinforced material designed to withstand external pressure. A locking mechanism restricts access, keeping equipment protected when the vehicle is unattended. Storage becomes more secure without affecting bed usability. Organization improves because essential tools now have a fixed, protected location instead of being scattered or loosely placed inside the open cargo space. Number 85. Max Haul Carrier. Extra storage demand often exceeds the capacity of a standard truck bed, especially during travel or work-heavy loading situations. Max Haul Carrier adds an external mounting platform that expands carrying space beyond the main cargo area. Heavier loads are supported while weight distribution balanced during movement. Items such as luggage or equipment can be transported without crowding the bed. Flexibility increases when additional storage becomes available outside the main compartment, allowing more organized separation between different types of cargo during transport. Number 86. Mawkins Carrier Rack. Transporting oversized gear becomes difficult when internal truck space is already occupied or limited by other cargo. Mawkins Carrier Rack provides an external structure that holds additional equipment securely during travel. On rough roads, the reinforced frame keeps items stable or uneven roads. Installation adds carrying capacity without modifying the truck bed itself. Travel efficiency improves when large items no longer compete for internal space, allowing better distribution of load and reducing congestion inside the main storage area. Number 87. Bed Molly Rack. Truck bed organization often lacks structured mounting points for tools and gear that need quick access during work or outdoor use. Bed Molly Rack introduces a grid-style system that allows equipment to be attached securely in designated positions. Items stay visible and reachable instead of being buried under other cargo. Modular storage is supported, meaning different setups can be arranged based on need. Efficiency improves when frequently used gear is always accessible without shifting or unloading other stored items. Number 88. ROLEX Rack. Heavy cargo transport requires stable support systems that can handle weight without bending or losing balance during movement. ROLEX Rack provides a reinforced frame designed to distribute load evenly across the structure. Stability remains consistent even when carrying irregular or bulky items over long distances. Usable storage space expands with this rack without compromising safety. Transport becomes more structured when weight is properly supported instead of loosely placed, especially during extended travel, where vibration and motion continuously affect load balance. Number 89. Adjustable hitch. Towing different types of trailers often requires flexibility in height and alignment to maintain a stable connection during movement. Height modification is possible with an adjustable hitch so the trailer position matches varying load requirements. Connection stability improves when alignment is properly adjusted before towing begins. This reduces strain during acceleration, braking, and uneven road conditions. Towing becomes more adaptable when a single hitch system can support multiple trailer setups instead of requiring separate support fixed configurations for different hauling needs. Number 90. Airline Kit. Pneumatic tools and air-based systems inside trucks rely on consistent airflow delivery to function properly during work or maintenance tasks. Airline Kit provides a structured air distribution setup that connects tools efficiently to a central source. Pressure flow remains stable when properly routed through reinforced lines designed for durability. Work becomes more efficient in environments where multiple air tools are used. Replacing scattered setups, airflow management becomes organized, supporting smoother operation during repeated industrial or field tasks. Number 91. Powered Hand Truck. Heavy lifting becomes exhausting when repeated movement depends only on manual force during loading or unloading work. Powered Hand Truck introduces motor-assisted movement that helps carry weight with reduced physical strain. Motor support improves control when transporting boxes, tools, or equipment across short distances. Handling feels more stable because movement does not rely entirely on pushing strength. Work efficiency increases in environments where repeated lifting would normally slow down progress or create fatigue during continuous handling tasks. Number 92. Dog Crate Cage. Pet transport inside vehicles requires a controlled space that prevents movement while keeping safety and comfort balanced during travel. Dog Crate Cage creates an enclosed structure designed to keep pets secure without restricting airflow. Stability during driving is maintained so sudden stops or turns do not cause internal shifting. Animals stay contained in a predictable environment that reduces stress during transport. Travel becomes more manageable when safety is structured, especially during long journeys or frequent vehicle movement. Number 93. Garvey Carport. Outdoor parking exposes vehicles to sunlight, rain, and environmental damage that gradually affects the exterior condition over time. Garvey Carport provides a covered structure that shields the vehicle from direct exposure. A protective zone forms overhead that reduces impact and weather-related wear. Parking becomes safer when the vehicle remains under consistent cover instead of open air conditions. Long-term maintenance improves because exterior surfaces are not constantly affected by changing weather conditions or prolonged sun exposure. Number 94. Bed Light Strip. Truck beds often become difficult to use at night when visibility is limited during loading or searching for items. Bed Light Strip adds illumination along the bed edges, creating clearer visibility in dark conditions. Cargo placement becomes easier to identify with this lighting without relying on external light sources. Night usage becomes more practical when the entire bed area is softly illuminated. Accessing stored items feels easier during low-light situations where visibility normally restricts safe movement and handling. Number 95. Truck Bed Mat. Repeated loading of heavy cargo can damage truck bed surfaces over time through friction, impact, and shifting weight during transport. Truck Bed Mat adds a protective surface layer that absorbs contact and reduces direct wear on the metal base. Cargo stays stabilized as the textured finish limits sliding during movement. Cleaning becomes easier since debris collects on the mat instead of the original surface. Long-term durability improves as daily usage stress is redirected away from the truck bed structure. Number 96. Fuel Pump Kit. Engine performance depends heavily on consistent fuel delivery, especially during demanding driving conditions or long-distance travel. Fuel Pump Kit ensures steady fuel flow from tank to engine, reducing interruptions in performance. Proper fuel pressure helps maintain smoother acceleration and reliable operation under load. Driving stability improves when fuel delivery remains consistent across different speed conditions. Mechanical efficiency becomes more reliable in situations where fuel inconsistency would normally affect engine responsiveness or cause irregular performance during extended use. Number 97. Truck Bed Tent. Outdoor sleeping during travel often requires a quick shelter setup without depending on ground-based camping structures. Truck Bed Tent converts the rear cargo space into an elevated sleeping area protected from surrounding conditions. Wind and insects are blocked by the enclosed design while maintaining airflow for comfort. Connecting directly to the vehicle, making rest stops more flexible during long trips. Sleeping becomes more accessible in remote locations where traditional camping setups would take more time and effort. Number 98. Tailgate Step. Reaching into a tall truck bed can feel difficult when frequent loading or unloading requires repeated climbing effort. Tailgate Step provides a built-in stepping surface that makes access easier during daily use. Stable footing is supported, so movement in and out of the bed becomes less physically demanding. Tasks like loading tools or retrieving cargo become quicker and safer. Access efficiency improves when elevation no longer creates a barrier during regular work or transport activities. Number 99. Hitch Mount Kit. Towing equipment requires a secure connection point that maintains stability between vehicle and trailer during movement. HitchMate Kit provides a reinforced attachment system designed to handle towing loads safely. Weight is distributed evenly across the mounting structure, reducing stress during acceleration and braking. Connection reliability improves when components are properly aligned and secured before travel. Towing becomes more controlled in situations involving heavy loads or long-distance transport, where consistent structural support is essential for safe performance. Number 100. Fly Rod Locker. Fishing equipment often requires specialized storage to prevent bending, tangling, or damage during transport in vehicles. Fly Rod Locker creates a dedicated compartment designed to hold rods securely in place. Equipment stays protected from external pressure while maintaining organized placement inside the storage system. Transport becomes safer when delicate gear has a fixed protective space instead of being loosely stored. Equipment condition stays consistent across trips, especially during outdoor travel, where fragile items need controlled handling. From rugged towing upgrades to storage solutions and lighting systems, these truck gadgets completely change how everyday driving and work feel on the road. Every product in this list was chosen to improve strength, comfort, and real-world usability inside and outside your vehicle. If you are planning to upgrade your ride, this collection of 100 smart truck gadgets on Amazon gives you plenty of ideas worth considering. Which item would you actually add to your truck first? And what problem are you trying to fix right now?